If I lost all my worldly items one day, what would be the 10 luxury items I would immediately repurchase? And hi, if you're new here, my name is Elaine, and on my channel, I like to talk about bags from mid-range to vintage luxury. And today I'll be talking a little bit more than just bags. I'll be talking about luxury items in general. This video was inspired by Amelia Rose's closets, linked below. And I thought, you know what, this is a fun exercise. What would be the 10 luxury items I would repurchase in a heartbeat without a second thought? And so here we go. First is, not with me. So first is this Augustinus Beta Rich Cream. So I have been using this for the last, I don't even know, 4 or 5 years. No, even more than that, because it was pre-pandemic. Maybe like 6 years. So I did do a full review of it here. And I've always had, when I was younger, I had really problematic skin. I used to break out a lot. Definitely had acne. Did a lot of the, medications, Accutane, spironolactone, so on and so forth. So I'm very picky when it comes to my skin. And I've really found that the Rich Cream has done me wonders. It is definitely a luxury, but it's become a staple within my skincare routine. And, I'm still repurchasing this. So this would be the very first luxury item that I would rebuy. Currently, I am lucky enough to be able to get this through Quince. Quince gives credit back whenever you purchase this. So even though it's like a $300 bottle, it's $200 because you get $100 Quince credit. You can always apply it to the next Augustinus Beta purchase, so on and so forth. So it's a really nice kind of self-sustaining cycle. Before this, I was getting the Rich Cream through the AB website, which was still better than getting it at retail through like Neiman's or Nordstrom's, but you definitely get a better value when you buy it through Quince. So yeah, this is a must-have. Next is, we'll talk about bags, since that's what this channel is about. So as you can see here, these are my 2 Hermes bags that I use probably the most, which is the Toolbox 20. I have 2 of these. I have another one in Gris Pearl. And then the Petit Arcon, which I also have another one of in Cray. But these are the 2 colors that I actually use the most, which is funny because these are the darker ones. These are the ones that with actual color, and the other ones are actually more like white. This is for when I need to carry a lot, everything in the kitchen sink. This pretty much fits it all. And then this one is more for like the weekends, just a quick going out bag. So yeah, done a ton of reviews on these, so check them out. Next, I'll talk about my watches. That's another luxury item that I tend to splurge on. And so I have here, and I have it in this little tray, I have 2 watches, and they're actually happen to be pink, which is sort of my lucky color this year. But the first one is an Oyster Perpetual. It is a vintage one. It is in the 24mm size, which is no longer made. I got this one from Fashion File. I did do a whole like ladies Rolex review here, but I really love the look of the Oyster Perpetual. I like it without a date window, and the Oyster is sort of just like the simplest Rolex you can get. It's a workhorse. You can take it day to night. It could be casual or it could be dressed up. This one has a salmon dial. The one I'm wearing right now is actually a gray tone dial with, it's 2-toned, which I also like, but I think, if I lost everything, I don't know if I would go immediately to get a 2-tone Rolex. This is what I started with. I'm okay with a 1-tone, a silver, a stainless steel Rolex. But yeah, I probably, if I were to get another one, if I had to replace this, I would go a size bigger. So 24 is nice, but this is a 26, and I find the 26 to be a little bit bigger and like well suited. 30 is a little too big for me, so anywhere between the 26 to 28 range is great. This one is, I think, a 28. So this is a Grand Seiko. So this would be my other watch that I would immediately repurchase. I really love the Grand Seiko. Honestly, in my mind, Grand Seiko and Rolex are very almost comparable, I think, in quality, like the weight of the bracelet, the movement. So this one happens to be quartz because I think in the 28mm size, Seiko still does quartz. If you go up to the 30mm Grand Seiko, it is a automatic movement. So I probably would upgrade or go up a size bigger and get the automatic movement. But yeah, I really love the Grand Seikos. Even if it's a quartz movement, I use this one a lot. It's actually nice to have a quartz watch in your arsenal, especially if you have mostly automatic movements, because especially for me, I change watches often. So if I have to just pick up a watch and go and I don't really have time to set it, I always go for this Grand Seiko. Next on my list is this Calvi wallet from Hermes. So I don't use it that often, but when I do need a card case, this is my go-to. I really like it in chev leather, which is goat skin. I really like the two-tone, the Verso. So I probably would go ahead and buy another one of these. Okay, the next item that I would repurchase is this Hermes Azap wallet. So this one is my daily carry, what I normally use. It has pretty much everything. If I ever want to change it up, if I'm gonna go out and use a smaller bag, then I would use this. But yes, this is actually my second Azap. My first one was a red one, which I loved. I used it quite a bit, wore down, and so this was the replacement. So yes, if I were to lose my wallet, I would go back to the Azap. Next on my list is this Cartier Trinity Ring. So this one's actually vintage. It's from the Le Mus line. So it's older and it was cheaper back in the day, but it actually looks just like the Cartier Trinity rings. Nowadays, it's, you know, the same metals, same size. Out of all my jewelry, this is the only one I picked because without it, I feel like something's missing. Like when I take it off, sometimes I forget to put it back on. It feels, yeah, I feel like my ring finger is naked. It doesn't feel the same, right? And so I love this Trinity ring. I use it a lot to fidget with. I also appreciate it because now I'm wearing two-tone. For this Chanel ring, I'm wearing a white gold and a rose gold. And if I wanted to kind of match, I can change the Trinity ring in such a way that only the rose gold and the white gold is showing. So it kind of matches, something like that, right? So I can match it to my moods, but honestly, I just love the feel of it. Amongst my vast jewelry collection, it is my one necessity, so to speak. And then last but not least are these last two items. So if I lost everything, I would need sunglasses again. This one is a Tom Ford one. I'm actually not picky with my sunglasses. I just got this recently in Hawaii, I think last year. But I am a one sunglasses kind of gal. This is the only one that I have. I mean, I do have one Celine ones that I never use. It's sort of like just a spare in case something happens to this. So I guess at most I only have two sunglasses, but I would need to replace my sunglasses right away, especially, you know, living in California and then my hometown is Hawaii. So the sun's always very bright and my mom, you know, she had cataract surgery. If you don't take care of your eyes and wear sunglasses, and especially good sunglasses with proper UV protection, that's something you could be facing down the line. I don't want to have to go through that, so I'm very diligent about using sunglasses in the sun. And then last but not least is this case. This case is from Valextra. I bought it, I think a year-ish ago. I love its minimal style. You really just pop the sunglasses in and voila. This one comes with a little hook so you can hook it onto your bags. It also comes with a lanyard, which I've lost. So technically you could wear it around your neck, but I don't do that. Yeah, I actually really like Valextra's Millipunte leather, which is basically their version of Epsom. Very durable, basically water resistant and very lightweight. I've been looking for sunglass cases like this where it's not an actual full case, especially one with the keychain. So it is kind of expensive, but to me it's worth it. Michino also has sunglass cases in fun colors, in good leather, which I mean, I haven't tried myself, but by the looks of it and by Michino Paris's reputation, I would say it's probably good leather. So yeah, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. These are the 10 items that I would repurchase immediately with no regrets, honestly. So I think that's it. Short and sweet today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video interesting or if you liked it, I kindly ask that you consider liking it or subscribing since it really helps support this channel. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.